Everyone, I have some very, very worrying news, and yeah, don't ask about that. Um, what you're looking at right now is my old tablet that I've had ever since 2014. I use it very frequently. Back in 2014, I downloaded Minion Rush, and again, a story for another time. I loved using it, and then I was not able to play it properly the same way again because of a terrible update that happened in 2018. And ever since then, my Minion Rush thing has been kind of just dead there, sitting, waiting to be updated. I can't play it because of various reasons, not getting into that. And then in between all of that, me and my parents have used the thing on and off for years. Because at the beginning, it was bought as a thing for me and my parents to share together. And then eventually, in like 2016 or so, my mom and dad gave it to me for me to just use. As my dad had a tablet, my mom had a phone. And that old phone and all eventually became this. And then I was using this for a while. But during all this, all the way from then to now, I've been using this thing, playing things from Angry Birds, Plants vs. Zombies 1 and 2, sometimes reinstalling or deleting those two games, and I currently and still apparently have PVZ2 on the thing. And of course, most importantly of all, Minecraft. I've showcased a few Minecraft worlds and creations that I've made in the past. Some of them I've deleted over time, like usually a long time ago. I haven't deleted worlds in so long. And of course, I've showcase some things on Hangout, such as my recreation that I've made somewhat recently this year of the Night Museum of Natural History, and then various other things like in my little salute for Anna Ridley's character. Can't remember her name now. I showcased a little bit of my Jurassic World inspired Minecraft mob park thing, and I believe I've showcased various other things over time as well on it. And I've had other apps and all, such as FNAF Sister Location, Among Us, which I haven't played on here because I have it on my tablet, and FNAF 2, and I've also downloaded ESP File Manager or File Explorer in order to, manage stuff. It was a long time ago. I was thinking, what if something happens and I need to back up some of the items that I own on Minecraft and all, like the worlds and stuff? And then I got that in Dropbox for a certain thing, but I never really did much with it, other than putting ES file or putting old versions of my worlds into the download section on my tablet back in like 2018. But I don't think I've updated those. Maybe once a while back, but still. And obviously, I have PVZ2 on a thing currently. And there's also various other apps as well that have been on here. Add-ons is also on a thing. Um, uh, and yeah, that's kind of it. But the thing has a lot of stuff on it from various years and pictures that were on an SD card, which is still in here. But for the past few years, I've been very concerned for the thing, though. Reason why is because there's been an occasional glitch where if I turn on the thing and all, like if it's off or if I'm restarting it, the thing will pop up and various apps will showcase themselves as being like uninstalled with this little SD card thing. There it is. Rainy Days is like an app that I've downloaded onto here, and I think that is too. But that is also a thing that I've downloaded onto here, but it shows up as that. And basically all these are downloaded on here, aside from a few, and some of them show up fine, but others don't. This has been a normal thing, and then after like a minute or half a minute or even less than that, they all just like pop up normally, and then I can go onto them. But if I click on them like this, they like won't really do anything, or they'll pop up with something like, you don't have this app on here, make sure to have it, or something in the Play Store. Yada yada, that kind of stuff. And sometimes, I remember years ago when the first time this happened, it scared me because I thought I lost stuff, but then it turned out fine. And because of the fact that I've had this since 2014, I've cared for it very deeply, making sure I don't lose anything, making sure I don't hold it over a cliff to take a picture and then drop the thing and lose all my Minecraft progress and builds and tons of other things. And obviously, all the pictures are also backed up and photos and stuff, obviously, so don't worry about any of that. But various other things have happened. There was a time in 2017 where I thought I lost all my Minecraft stuff specifically because a sign in to your account thing, make sure you have Minecraft from the Play Store pop up happened on a Christmas trip. Yeah, Christmas of all times. And the reason why this came up and all was probably because there wasn't any Wi Fi connection that I can use, or at least free Wi Fi, because the resort that we stay at for Christmas has Wi Fi that costs money. And I was so freaked out about that the whole time, like on Christmas Day and when we saw The Last Jedi, etc. I can only think about that, and I was so stressed out, hoping that when we would get home, I would have a way of fixing it. And it automatically did eventually. Sometimes it would go on and off, like, hey, it actually works now, and then the app crashes. It thankfully saves the stuff, and then it, like, goes back to the awkward "you're not signed in" whatchamacallit. Plus, I wasn't signed into an Xbox Live account, and I'm still not yet, because I don't have like all my worlds and stuff like that all backed up and saved into a cloud or anything like that yet. Which I hope that I can still do that, considering how old some of this stuff is. And for years, heck, even last weekend when we were on our trip up north and stuff, I was being very cautious and careful about everything. Because every single time I take this on a trip, I want to be very careful with it, often keeping it almost the entire time, not just on trips, but at home and at other places, keeping it plugged in, because I've always thought that the battery drops off like a rock, which it used to do at one point. So I've always taken care of it, sometimes overpowering it at times because I'm plugging it in all the time, so I've worried about that too. I'm very cautious and careful of this thing, and I've predicted in the past that someday in the future something bad's going to happen to it, and I need to take care of it as soon as I can, making sure that, because this thing is so old, who knows, maybe everything will go corrupt or lost or something, and I need to back up stuff soon. And ever since then, I've constantly had the idea, had a few attempts, but stuff doesn't work really. Besides, my new tablet is filled up with space, and a lot of it I can't really clear out because I don't have an SD card. I can't re-download Minecraft onto this new tablet, then go into Dropbox or do that whole process, or get an Xbox Live account, move all the Minecraft worlds onto this thing as well, and then not have to worry about much of the other stuff perhaps, etc., figure out all the other things, etc. You get the point. And various other ideas, maybe replacing the battery or making sure that it's checked up and perfectly fine and there's no virus or anything. I haven't really done any of these things yet, but I've thought about them, and sometimes I just put them off because, whatever, it's kind of late at night, might as well go to sleep. And late last night, I was having it plugged in, obviously, like normal, like it always is, after we got home from being at Alan's the other night. And then I simply had a normal school day today, and then earlier today, not too long ago before I'm recording this, I turned on the thing and stuff was like this. And it's still like it, even after I restarted it, powered it off, and now I'm just simply wanting it to die or something like that, kind of, to see if that works. And I thought to myself, something's not right. Something is definitely not right. It says blank SD card up here as well, which is worrying. And I don't really understand that. And when I go here, all the stuff that's like on the SD card, like whole file, like galleries of pictures that were taken that are on the SD card, they're not here for some reason. And yeah, it's all worrying. Some things are obviously still here, like downloads, and also these images that were taken and all, thanks to these Minecraft whatchamacallits. When I downloaded that, or when I put the Minecraft worlds a long time ago in ES File Manager into the download section, a lot of, like, all the pictures for the worlds, kind of the little icons, they showed up here for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, that's how it happened. Ever since then, they've been there, and I haven't updated them, or even added the other new worlds and stuff like that, like the Minecraft Museum and the Poseidon, for crying out loud, all that work. And now I'm worried that now I'm super worried that I've lost everything. I don't know what to do. And yes, before you ask, I am kind of tearing up a little bit, because does this mean I've lost everything that I've made from the ground up for years? I haven't even really made my Minion Rush video. I've got screenshots of, like, things and stuff like that. I can't show much anyways, but still. What if there's a way to, like, eventually in the future release an update that fixes all the problems we've had for years, and then they let you update and keep everything that you had before, since I still have mine, and other people probably lost theirs. Who knows, maybe there's still hope, but no, maybe there's not now, because I've lost everything, perhaps. Not everything. I believe this is still here and working. Let's check and see if this is fine. Yeah, it seems like it's alright, and I don't really want to click on any of these either, because I feel like I'm gonna set something off or make the tablet think that it's permanently gone or something. If you guys know of any way to fix this, please tell me. Because earlier today I already had various problems and all. My Chromebook that I got from the school that I've used ever since quarantine began, randomly in the middle of a class today, the thing's screen went black. I thought maybe it turned off. Maybe it's not opened all the way, perhaps. Maybe I turned the brightness all the way down. No, it didn't work, so I had to go to the school today with my mom and get a new one, and now I have this, and it works wonders. And late last night, I was having the trouble with the I hate the Rant Supreme video as well, because storage space crap, which is another problem, and then that's why I need a big SD card to fit all the pictures and videos and stuff I make onto that, and then all the rest of the room for other stuff like apps and stuff, which ties back into this, because then I can get Minecraft and other things, and yada yada, you get the point. So first the tablet, then this, and now I'm worried about this. How much more do I have to lose now until enough is enough? Do you guys please know of any way to fix this? Because I certainly don't. And when I went into settings to look at storage, it said mount SD card. Okay, maybe the SD card is out of the slot perhaps, and it just simply needs to be added back in. Preparing SD card, see? Maybe things will be alright. Maybe I have hope. I need to pray in another room and make sure everything will be fine. God, please make sure everything is okay. And maybe all the data is on the SD card. But no, it keeps saying blank SD card. SD card is blank or not, or has an unsupported file system. What does that mean? How do I fix this? I'm so confused. This is worrying and scaring. I don't want to lose everything I've had for all these years. Please, guys, do you know of any way to fix this? I would pay you money if you do, please. Thank you for listening.